Actually, seeing the conditions now, it looks really good.
It does. I'm surprised because I saw them sail out earlier when they were just getting ready, and they looked pretty underpowered actually. But
yeah.
I guess they were just cruising over the other side. Val's playing. Are we going to see him on his foil?
That would be cool.
It would be cool, wouldn't it?
Whoop. Shaka.
Nice Shaka there from Balsmuller.
It's something we haven't ever seen before here. That's so cool. Oh,
Kulo. Of course, stepping up the game. Jens Kjær is not a European or world champ for no reason. Amazing stuff. These guys, good friends as well as training in the winter, and yeah, if you're just joining us, we've just had a bit of an evening entertainment going on here. We've got a bit of a night show starting now. We've got a nice song as well. I mean, it was pretty nice, wasn't it?
It was cool, yeah.
Standing out there
I didn't know. I just walked out and I saw this person, like, bam.
Standing out on the pontoon. I'm wondering how she got there. So here we go. Jens charging in. A night show is on, or is this the finals?
Oh, double Kulo.
Sailing better than he did in the heat earlier.
Yeah. That's sick.
That's really good. So super impressive.
At night as well.
Yeah, exactly. So amazing. So there's Bals in the distance. They're looking like little grey shadows out there, but as soon as they come in and get in the light, we see them really well. That yellow sail standing out. Yeah, if you're just joining us, there is a night show going on here. We've got like 500 people watching, and I think about 1,000 phones also watching. So
yeah,
it's looking super impressive.
That was the first crash we've seen, I think.
It was.
That's crazy.
I think he should get his foil out.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But it's shallow, isn't it? So
it's shallow, yeah.
Jens charging in. Here we go.
Bam.
Nice. Chono. These guys, they've got the pool to themselves.
I kind of wish I was out now.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it. But you've been quite well, haven't you? You're recovering.
Yeah, I have a lung infection, so I need to be. I'm on antibiotics and stuff, so I need to be a bit careful.
Perhaps it's better to stay safe, but we can all dream. It'd be nice to be out there, that's for sure.
They're making it look really fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Here comes Bals charging in.
Oh, another forward.
What's he got for us? Forward loop on the inside. There we go. So Balsmuller flat water forwards. Gonna see a cheese roll soon, no doubt. Jens is up next. Here he comes. Switch stance. He's not got much space left. Couldn't be much closer, to be honest. Okay, come on. Live stream going on. So how are you enjoying the show here?
This is amazing. I mean, it's dark, it's wet, it's cold, and there's lots of action. It's live, and they're kicking ass.
I think they're making everyone jealous here. Everyone's wishing right now, I wish I was out.
I wish I had balls of steel.
Yeah, balls of steel. Which is, I think everyone's also waiting for that foil to come out as well. So
maybe the mini foil. How deep is it there, Micah? You've been there.
It's like
waist deep.
Yeah, waist deep. Yeah,
belly button depth. Pointing at a future belly button piercing. Looks like there is a drone literally trying to take Bowser's head off. That's incredible. Someone just flew around Bowser's sail as he did that move. So it must be a race drone out there. Jens Kjær's Kulo spot. There is a race drone out there. I didn't expect to see that. So we've got a race drone in the sky as well. Interesting stuff. So we're going to see some good scenes from that. That's for sure. So heading back out into the shadows. Should we have a competition by night?
Yeah, why not?
European night champion?
Yeah, in the pool.
In the pool.
I'd love to do a competition in the pool.
But I think they could use some fluorescent wetsuits.
Yeah, or like light up wetsuits.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, like
something
you used to do like light up
Tron
sails and
style.
silt last year,
yeah,
or like a few years ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago I had these sails where they had the LED strips up the mast.
Yeah, that'd be
and
cool.
around the edge, and they were the worst thing ever. They sound like
were happy, right?
They sound like a great idea, but the battery pack was about 6 kilograms.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to put it, so they decided, Jens, nice double spot there. Yeah, they decided to like strap it to the bottom of the mast, but it was, when we did it, it was super choppy. It was, you couldn't see anything. There was wind and it was silt, as you know it, but by night. And being towed by a jet ski, so it wasn't the most impressive moves. And those LEDs kept falling off, but I think here it worked really well. So yeah, maybe something for the future. Or we can have some under the pool lighting.
Well, add some of these algae that light up when you.
Yeah, that's the one. Here we go.
Yeah.
All the ideas are coming out now. The phosphorescence.
Yeah,
that's the one. Bowser, another forward loop. Loves it. Jens Cares is lining up now. What's he got for us? Nice forward loop there from Jens.
I bet Jens knows every oyster of this pool tube, right? You know where not to be, where
everywhere.
He's probably got names for them as well.
You've stepped on each and every one of them.
For sure. We know every in and out about this little pool. Spent so many hours there. Be funny to see how many hours in total I spent here.
But you still sail in this pool
whenever I can.
Right?
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, it's a dream destination for training, really, isn't it? You can train your move in the pool and then you can go and apply it in the chop.
Well, everyone always tells me, because I mean, if Jento comes here, he sails here from an hour and then he goes out.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But I sail here every day, but I should really go out.
Well, there we go.
Bam!
Jento Kulo. Looks like they want to plan a synchro move. Maybe we can see that next. I mean, how many people here? It's absolutely packed, like 4 or 5 people deep down by the beach. The terrace up here is packed. It's all the way around, people in their cars watching. It must be like 1,000 people around the whole beach. So
yeah, probably.
Absolutely packed. What a show. We've got lights everywhere. Looking good. We think more. So apparently there's estimates of even more. So 1,000 people just in front of us. So maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, we don't usually get this on the beach during an event.
You don't?
This is really special. It's
you don't
cool
draw
to
this
see.
crowd? What are you saying, Mike? I thought you... See if Jento can land the move and not be taken out by the race drone at the same time. Sticks it with a one-handed burner. Nice one. Interesting to see a race drone out there. We've seen some good footage from the race drones recently at the Engadine Wind event. Now we've got someone else buzzing around, so really going to be really cool highlights coming up. Val's laying it down.
Oh.
What is he going for?
Just punctured his wetsuit.
Yeah. And one of his balls as well.
Yeah. He's got balls of steel, so that's fine.
Sometimes you think he's got no balls the way he throws himself into moves. So Jento Cares coming in. A great presentation for Jento Cares early. They've got a lot of huts here right on the beach, and Jento there flying around. Another culo, but too close to the beach. Yeah, they've got a lot of huts here on the beach. What are they called, those huts over there? What's the
beach lodges?
The beach
I think
lodges,
that's what they call them.
That's
yeah,
the official name is the beach lodges, and Jento's been given a plaque which he's going to have put on one of those beach lodges, and it means anytime he comes here he can
stay for free,
yeah. Right by the water.
It's really cool.
I hope they thought this over, because he spent about like 10 years of his childhood here, so it's going to be...
He's going to be coming over a lot.
That's true, yeah.
He's going to live here.
They planned that one, do they?
I probably
It's
would.
a beach house now, isn't it? Not a beach lodge, so Jento's place.
Isn't that why you're still in the game? You know, you're just waiting till you're world champion and you're going to move over here.
I'll move here, yeah.
I'm waiting for one as well. I've been trying to come to this event every year, you know. Oh wait, hang on, I have to be from it.
But is it one of the beach lodges? It's one of the luxury cabins?
I think it's the cabins, yeah, but that's probably even better.
Ah, nice.
I'm guessing.
Upgrade to a cabin.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
They're just here upstairs. I haven't actually seen them.
So it's a cabin
yeah,
it's
not an house. It's like an apartment sort of thing. Ooh.
I was going for a one-handed grubby into... I thought he wanted another one, but he just went into the sail as he likes to do. Meanwhile, it's...
wind seems to drop a bit.
The Jento Cares coming in. Pumping. Stylish. Styling out a one-handed grubby, so... Able to stick the moves by night. I'm just looking out there. There's quite a few drones. Is it just me, or there's 3 drones out there now?
Yeah, it could be.
Some busy airspace. Let's hope people don't fly into each other. Especially as my drone's out there. We were hoping to bring that one live, but I think it wasn't safe to stand around here and launch where it's possible
that's pretty much
to get the
in
live
it still
stream.
there, that drone. Is that yours?
No, I think that's the race
it's a
drone.
sport drone, yeah.
There's a race drone out there. Yeah, they are literally flying between the sails a space of about 50 centimeters. Like, good effort. We had one in, no, it went right underneath between the gap there. Impressive, you can probably see it on the screen as well. We had one in Switzerland, and the guy had a little pool noodle attached to the bottom of it in case he crashed it,
Oh,
so
I
it wouldn't
saw
sink.
that,
But
yeah.
it was literally just a high-speed flying pool noodle. And it was quite funny to watch this thing just flash by, with a flash of green, the pool noodle flies by. Yentul Care's now flying on the inside here, pumping like crazy. Wind must be dying a bit, but there he goes, around a culo, but no wind right there by the beach. That's alright, I see my drone still. It's right there in front of us. Yeah, it's still safe. Tim's doing his best to get some shots. Tim Cowan. Here we go. Nice culo. And a salute from the Swiss styler, Bals Müller. If you haven't seen his foil freestyling, or you want to see some of those moves, check out the highlights. There's some crazy moves from this guy on the foil. He jumped on the water in one of the heats on the foil against Steven. What do you guys think? Was that should that be allowed? Using the foil in the freestyle heat?
Nah, I would.
Why not?
Wouldn't combine it, but
I guess it's
it's a whole new discipline. Or I mean, the way he makes it look.
But it's still freestyle moves. I think if he feels more comfortable on it, then why not?
Well, yeah, they'd have to do something about the wind limit, though.
Yeah.
So it was quite an interesting point was brought up by, I think, Dieter van der Eycken, and he said, yeah, why not? I mean, it should be allowed, but the points should stay the same for the moves, the technical difficulty, but style will be added. So he would get a boosted style when he did the
It's
peak.
interesting because I talked to Yentul about this today, and he said, I asked him if he'd started foiling a bit, and he said, I normally balls foils when it's like 5-2.
Yeah.
And Yentul was like, I want to train for normal freestyle in 5-2. So I want to train my pumping and all that. So that's why he didn't do the foiling yet.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because you can really count on your hand how many events we have with actual wind that's stronger than 5-2.
That's it.
Most of our events are 5-2.
That's it. He said, like, you know, I want to become world champion.
Yeah.
I want to train for this, and you see it here as well. You know, the wind is like pretty light at the moment.
But look at this combo. I mean, these two combined. You've got Bals the showman, and you've got Yentul the world champ.
Yeah.
So imagine those two combined. If Yentul decides to start foil training the level Bals does, then it's going to be unstoppable and everything.
Push Balls a little bit more as well because he's now like the one showman in the.
They definitely.
foiling.
I mean, they push each other as well. I mean, Bals is definitely throwing down moves, at least attempting them,
Yeah.
and then Yentul will come up and, you know, get really close to them, and then Bals will get really close, and one of them sticks it, and then the other one just goes and sticks it straight after. So let's get a little bit wider there as we see Yentul coming close to the beach.
I just like to see that someone's doing something different though. I think that was really cool when he just went out and took the foil in his heat. Like, it's just different.
Exactly, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah,
did he take the foil in his heat?
Yeah.
And then they had to decide whether
he got disqualified, right?
Okay.
For it,
Yeah, I mean, disqualified. He knew already that he'd been told if you compete on that, it won't be allowed.
Yeah, okay.
It's not freestyle equipment.
Yeah.
So he understood.
Oh, he's pushing the limits at least.
Yeah, I know he wants it, but the issue is that no one else does, because everyone knows Bals will win everything for the next 10 years. So it's quite obvious that no one else is really keen to push it too much. Everyone's super competitive in the end in the freestyle fleet, so it's and here he comes, Bals Müller. So he got for us, Tracker on the inside, pumping into it, so the wind's dropping a little bit now. I think the show will be coming to an end shortly as well, so great show from these guys in this evening light. Yentul coming in.
Okay.
Here he is, Yentul Care's on the outside.
hier eigenlijk even kijken. Een beetje gaan praten.
So Micah Hooverman just leaving. Micah, thanks so much for joining us. And congratulations on your result at this event. Really well done, despite being ill. So a great result for Micah Hooverman. We'll catch up with her again soon. Just us left then.
All right, I think the
Motion
wind
mag.
is. I think the wind is pretty much done for. But then, like we said before, Jentel. Yeah, but then I'd be really, that'd be super interesting. But like I said, I mean, these guys can pump with no wind. They can still do the craziest moves.
Exactly, and super technical stuff as well. So, I mean, as you say, like Jentel still likes to get out of 5-2, and I've seen him doing like, you know, these double kulos and all the technical stuff as well.
Yeah.
When people are not moving, even on the big gear, you know, you get free riders out and they're not planing, and Jentel's still doing, you know, double sliding moves and things like this.
Seems like the Van Broekhoven apprentice kind of, because that's what Steven was always doing that and always training in like subpar conditions.
We're gonna get a little synchro move. Val's gonna watch him for sure. There we go. Nice little synchro spot. Cheers from the crowd. They love that, so maybe we'll get a couple more of those before time's up. Yeah, I mean, he would be an apprentice, really. He is. I mean, you look at the way, like, Steven congratulates him when Jentel gets a good result. When he won the European title, Steven was there, and they were like basically crying together. It was insane.
Super nice.
So it's really a good friendship as well there, and I mean, Jentel has aspired to and looked up to Steven throughout all the years, and now, you know, Steven's achieved greatness. He's in the history books.
It's so cool how Steven managed to come back after like a couple years where he, you know, where he still was sailing really good, and then now Jentel told me today, for him, he said, like, it feels to me like Steven has come back to his old level.
Yeah.
Because he was always so good. I mean, he was performing for his level a little bit less a couple of years, and now it feels like as if he's like back to his normal self, and you can see it in the results. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely agree. Steven seems to this year have just like, there was a bit of a dip, and everyone was wondering, oh, is that it for Steven? Like, is he really sort of?
Absolutely.
Is he starting to kind of fade away a bit?
Yeah.
Like, not you know, physically and stuff like this, but maybe he had more interest in family and things like that.
Yeah.
He had a kid.
Had some stress as well. You know, like not having a good result, and then having a baby on the way.
Exactly.
But he seems.
There we go, we'll go silent. We'll see Val's coming in, not knowing what he's going to do. One footed forward. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Steven seems to have just stepped up, and actually he looks so relaxed.
Yeah,
and,
I guess that's it.
Like
I mean, he knows he can do the moves.
Yeah.
And then being relaxed about it and not worrying too much.
I'd say he's enjoying it more than ever.
Yeah.
The way I see him on and off the water, he's just so happy and smiling all the time. He's here with his kid.
I mean, he was almost world champion. He could have been world champion again this year.
It wasn't far off, was it?
It's pretty amazing.
There we go, trying no-handed grubby into a backflip.
He really must know where the oysters are, because I would never do a backflip here off my board.
Risky biscuits, going for a Harry Potter scar on the forehead. So,
today Jordi told me that he has about, in total, 25 stitches from this place.
No way.
So in like 8 different cases. So yeah.
Not all at once, fortunately.
No.
Otherwise, I don't think it'd be a foot left. Actually, that's funny you say that, because I think I was here 3-4 years ago when he got quite a deep cut and had 8 or 9 stitches. So either the guy's got big feet or there's a lot of oysters. Probably a combination of the two. So here we go, we've got Bowles coming in. So we hope you guys are enjoying the show. A bit of a night show going on here at Dam X in Brouwers Dam. We've had a great event so far. I mean, really exceptional recap to the year. So you see the boys coming in.
Yes, little Superman.
Amazing. Let's get a replay of that. Here we go. So Bowles to the body drag. We can hear all the cheers going on at the moment. And then we see Jentel just come out of the dark. Duck goes wrong, walks on the front. Belly flop. Why not?
So stylish.
Yeah.
Diversity. These guys got it all. Diversity, technical.
And he knows where the oysters are, so
he knows how to land.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bleeding a little bit from. No, it's okay.
The double took there. I was like, what? Really?
What's up with that?
A really cool season. A great way to end the year as well at this event. Huge crowds. Everyone really, good vibe. All the Dutch people out. There's always such a positive feeling around when the Dutch are out, that's for sure. They're fun-loving people enjoying the show. So yeah, great end. And as we've ended, actually, we've ended the competition. Really, we've had the double elimination today. There's not going to be another official round of competition. We'll go into towing tomorrow, and we'll see a full round of towing competition in one day tomorrow. So 2 qualifications and a final, all with training sessions in between. So it's going to be a big day
of action,
of towing. Yeah,
some decent weather tomorrow, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, it should be sunny. We're going to have a few knots of wind. So nice day to come down and enjoy the event site. Check out some of the things going on. Watch the towing. Check out
the new gear.
Exactly. There's lots of new gear around, isn't there? So what have we got around?
We've got Fanatic, Duotone,
Fanatic, Duotone,
Severn, Starboard.
Yeah, there's quite a lot around. So I've seen a big tent at the end of Fanatic Duotone.
0.7's here, JP Neil Pride.
Seen Cookie around, Andre Cookie.
Here, with this stealth sail, this totally black sail.
Exactly,
I mean, schmick.
You wouldn't really see it tonight, so.
No, he's actually been cruising.
He's been out there.
Circling these guys for the last 20 minutes.
I saw him do a double burner. So it's kind of pretty dark
They don't want to quit, do they?
They don't want to stop. They'll
feels like end of the season as well for them. They still just,
exactly. They got a big crowd. They love it. This is what they live for.
This is Balls' territory.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll probably keep going for hours now. So a huge round of applause here from the beach. That kind of wraps up the night show that's going on. And join us again tomorrow. We'll have the towing going on, and then the last day is Sunday. It looks like a bit of wind, so maybe some super sessions. We'll update you tomorrow about that. So tomorrow it's I think about 10-11 o'clock we'll be kicking off. You can check in on the EFPT.net/live to check the schedule and see what's going on there. We're going to leave you with the highlights from yesterday, and be sure to tune in tomorrow morning to check those highlights before competition kicks off of today, where you can see the champions being crowned. Amado Vrieswijk coming back through the double elimination, stopping the charge of Adrian Bosson and coming back through, stopping Bosson, taking down Giovanni Pisani, and then Steven van Broekhoven twice in the double elimination to take the victory of the event. So really impressive. We saw the double air cooler off almost flat water, and then in the ladies we had a good double elimination as well. Lisa Kloster, the German, having a good run in the beginning, and then only to be stopped by the 2 girls kind of leading it at the moment, Ariane Alkus and Maaike Verhoeven, who we were chatting to earlier. And Maaike taking the victory at this event also. So a great result there in the ladies as well. Tune in tomorrow, we'll have the highlights, and then we'll be going on to the live of the towing. Thanks for joining us here on the night show at the EFPT DAMX Finals. Ladies and gents, welcome back to day 2 here in Brouwersdam. The DAMX continued on. Scattered showers caused a little disruption in the morning, but the competition machine that is the European Freestyle Pro Tour continued on with a single elimination. So there was a bit of an interesting twist to kick things off today. Balsmuller and Steven van Broekhoven resailed the heat from yesterday, but Balsmuller decided to take his foil. Regardless of that SIG action, Muller was not allowed to advance due to the rules that are in place. Nevertheless, what do you guys think? Should it be allowed in competition, or should there be a separate competition entirely? So the single elimination continued on, and there was some impressive heats, some sick action. And it was Jentel Kers, Steven van Broekhoven, Amado Vrieswijk and Giovanni Pisani who made it to the top 4. Unfortunately for Kers, he was unwell, which reflected in his result, taking an unpredictable 4th place. However, this opened the way for Vrieswijk, Pisani and van Broekhoven. Vrieswijk taking 3rd, and Pisani and van Broekhoven having an awesome showdown in the final. So the single elimination is complete. Steven van Broekhoven takes the victory. And so it is now on with a second chance comeback round that is the double elimination. Tomorrow is going to be off the charts. The storm is coming in, the rain is going to be driving, and power freestyle will be laid down at its finest. It is a Sendfest waiting to happen. Join us on the live stream on EFPT.net/live for more.